There we go.
Right,
We are live. I'm just posting now.
yeah.
That did not work.
I do not think that's the right link.
That was the link. Hold on. Let's go back onto. That is the URL. Okay, hold on. Let me just.
let me try and pull up the URL.
Yeah, you always
Mute.
seem to be.
Let me mute my laptop first before I start getting ear raped. All right. Control C. This is the wrong Discord. Here we go. Where is it? Live streams. There you go.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah. You can't copy the URL that
YouTube.
the YouTube. You have to go to the top search bar. That's how I always get the URLs.
Fair enough then.
Yeah, it's so much easier because it just makes it so much easier, to be honest.
Yeah.
What was F2 poll? F2 poll was 115.7. So Phantom, Michael, Hyperghost, and CJ are all not F2 poll. That's definitely something you need to.
Oh no, Michael is. Michael's 16-0.
No,
Oh,
it's 15.7.
So I'm
15.7.8.
I'm still going off of F3 poll.
I mean, F3 poll. Phantom Fox Michael wouldn't be in. Yeah, Michael wouldn't even be in F3 poll. Jeez. Oh, where is? Oh, Chris actually pit. Oh, I'm surprised Chris pit. I mean, if you look at the top four, they're just barely separated. That's literally like in the top second to fourth is separated by like three, not even half a tenth. Like,
Yeah.
very, very close. D, not definitely a lot lower than you'd expect to be down in P6.
It's very much.
Epic the Animal having a very, very nice race. CJ 1.6 seconds off the pace. Ooh, he's going to want to improve on that lap time. Seb, man, who's just come back from getting his Xbox. D's Xbox literally exploded. I think it was just powered off last time.
Sorry.
And Seb, I don't think Seb's going to be able to set. Oh, Seb has a quali ban. That's why.
From my mask.
Seb has a quali ban.
What's quali ban? What happened?
Seb, I don't know if Cam has a quali ban, but I know Seb does. Seb has a quali ban from when he last raced because he took somebody out and then his Xbox just decided to implode and just give up on him.
I see.
Yeah.
Also, my master just got like mugged right off. Just warming up his tires, and I'm just watching him, and he just goes right into the barrier.
All right, I'm rewinding the stream. Let's have a look at this.
Actually,
Just completely bins it. Oh no, he's gonna hate.
so unfortunate.
Oh, he's gonna hate that.
He's not even
That
gonna.
is-
He's
that
not
was-
gonna get a
that's
final
me
run
done.
in. That's him. Oh, that's him done.
He's not. That's
He's not
him
getting a
done. Oh
final
my
run.
day. Oh, I feel very bad for mine. That's hilarious. We've got to. Wake Dre, you're the only driver on a lap time right now.
Yeah, he's too.
Taking it purple sector 1, coming through sector 2 now. Very, very careful. You've got to be. Be very, very careful not to invalidate. Ooh, need to. Oh, very, very smooth from Waves right there. Motu Solver now starting his lap time. Epic the Animal now also starting his lap. There you go. CJ's out, everybody. There we go.
There we go.
Ooh, keeping the foot pinned there for Waves Dre. With every little bit of ERS he has.
He's giving it everything.
Ooh, uses a little bit there and braking.
He's barely improved on
He
that second sector.
Yeah, he improved sector 1 by 0.02 tenths, so it's definitely a brilliant lap he set initially. So he comes across the final corner now,
So tough.
power down, and that's not an
That's
improvement from Wave Dre.
Not improvement.
Mint Kestrel's slower in sector 1,
Only by that.
Oh,
Not by much. He can still bring this back.
not by much. Yeah,
He just needs a clean lap.
so he's got one. So he needs to find about this, over a tenth and a half. Oh, very, very nice. Throwing the car into the corner. Just like, oh, loses a bit. Oh, that's
That
making
might
us
be
lost the rear a bit there.
He was.
That
up
is,
as
I think
well.
that is the lap time done.
Is he?
Oh, Epic the Animal!
Epic. Oh.
18.4, what a lap by Epic the Animal.
Oh,
Oh, my
completely out
days.
of nowhere. What the?
Jeez.
Yeah, Mint Ketchel coming across the line is... He doesn't improve. Who else is...
Yes. We got to keep an eye on Chris, Mo, and D. All drivers are starting their laps. As D goes fastest sector 1, will lose a bit there. Lose a bit on the quick left-hander. You have to be very, very smooth if he wants to find the 3/10, or the 4/10 needed to get pole here. You have to take it nice and carefully. Oh, wave. Oh, it's just wave straight retiring.
He's coming through this now, keeping it right pinned to the floor, coming down this little hill into this third and final sector.
He's going to need, as B29 goes P7 with his lap, Amidy's going to need a mass class as he's slower in sector 2. He's going to need to find some time, as much time as he can, to come up as head, coming across the line now. That is, does not improve at all.
Does not improve enough.
No, Chris, your next driver to come across the line. Coming across a line now, and he's going to set pole 14.5. Oh my days, Motorsilver cannot. 0.09 tenths off Epic the Animals time with a 14.8. An absolutely brilliant lap there from Chris. Don't think both with quali bands. Hyperghost is
he's not looking too confident.
No, he's low fuel mode. CJ, so if we just look at their times, 3 drivers here today cannot go quicker than F3 pole. That is definitely something they're going to be very embarrassed by. I think some drivers are definitely more confident around here in these other divisions than people here today.
Yeah. I can't remember the exact. I think they. Oh, we had a better F2 pole. Obviously, a better F1.
F2 was like a. Yeah, F2 was a 15.7. I think F3 was a 15.9, and then you've got Chris's 14.5, which, yeah, I don't know what. I'm not surprised, to be completely honest. Every single time Chris has raced, he's gotten pole and won the race, so I wouldn't expect anything worse from him, to be honest. Like,
yeah.
He went softer in his tire. Come on, used all 4 tires.
Ooh.
That's definitely, yeah, he used 4 tire compounds. So he's the only driver to pick softer, because you normally only get 3 during qualifying. So it's definitely something he's gonna be very careful of for the safety car.
Yeah, very interesting. Varga has the most softs going into this, actually, apart from the bottom 2 who did not set a lap. So he should be lined up for a good one. Just hoping no safety cars from the front, I'm guessing. So we're waiting for the drivers to finish their race setups, choose their fuel, and choose what race strategy they want to be on. It's going to be a train. I'm just saying this now, Alfie.
No, definitely. It's going to be very aggressive from the get-go.
I feel like you've kind of put a masterclass of how to win this race without ever winning this race, of how to do it. If they don't,
yeah.
The only way you don't, I think second place could easily win this by just doing a surprise undercut, and that's the only thing they can do to try this.
I mean, Epic, Mo, and Wave, they're all going to be wanting to try and get past Chris as soon as possible, because Chris, as we've seen, is a rapid driver. So you're gonna have to get past him. You're gonna try and keep him behind, like what I did in F2. I had quick drivers like Aru and GG just stuck behind me because Hungary's such a difficult track to overtake on, and if you have low enough wings for the straight, they can't overtake you. And it's mainly off of how can you defend the quick drivers behind you, and can you get your strategy right to beat everybody else, because strategy is one of the major things, especially with the bad tyre wear here at Hungary.
Exactly. However, while Chris is definitely fast, I feel like Hungary does punish those who are just a bit too fast for its liking. Every single corner you can easily have a swapper and go right over the barrier, like I have experienced many times, like in F2. As the lights now come to the lights are now on to 5 red lights,
5.
and away they go. I can't see who's getting a good start. Chris gets no
Very,
start.
very nice start from Chris. Mo gets an even better start. Oh, yellow flags already.
I think that's just a bit
Wave.
of desync as they go 3 wide into the first corner. Epic the Animal, a little bit of contact. Chris getting off just okay. Mo and Epic still side by side going into the second corner. Mo trying to stick it on the inside.
Oh, see around.
As someone goes around in the background, but we got to keep it ahead because they are now all coming through. It is all kicking off.
DJ up to P6. Oh my days.
As Mo is trying to get back in on a really unorthodox place to overtake, but he's getting it just before the chicane. We're trying to get just past him as well, as Chris is now getting down the line, 7 tenths ahead of Mo.
Oh my god, what a start. It's such a hectic race start here today. You've got Wave Dre having a desync being put down all the way in P15. That must have confused people. Then I'm a B29 and MyMaster going 3 wide as your leaders also go 3 wide, leading to MyMaster being pushed all the way down as Varga gets pushed off track by Hyperghost. Hyperghost does give back the position. Goes deep, Hyper does there. Goes for the switch back on Varga now. He's unable to get it done as we go back looking up front. Chris has already pulled a 9/10 gap to the drivers behind. If he keeps this up, by the time we hit lap 3, there will not be any chance of Mo to stay in DRS range. Chris is definitely have to be very, very careful here to preserve his tyres, because even though he might have the pace, his tyres will not be able to withstand going really quick for very, very long. D looks to move down the inside of B29, unable to get it done, having to slam on the brakes not to take him out. CJ falling behind the drivers ahead. He had a brilliant start, but it's now in the eyesight of B29 and D. They're going to look to try and get past CJ as quick as possible to catch up to the drivers ahead. Seb and Cam having a nice start up to P11 and P12. But your biggest losers here today are MyMaster and Michael Lees down, I think, let me actually have a look. Both down 4 positions here today. Definitely not the race start they wanted. As, there's already a 1-second gap for Motu Silver and Chris. Chris is just pulling away with it. This is definitely going to be something you need to... He's definitely going to... Something Mo wants to stay in range as DRS section zone 1 point... Oh, not good there from Mo. Oh, a bit of desync there as Dre almost gets sent by Mint Kestrel. But again, that could just be me seeing things.
Just a little bit of 2 seconds.
As B29...
Wave Dre sends it on Epic the Animal going into turn 1. They have a little bit of contact and Mint Kestrel is there to pick up the pieces. He's getting into that 3rd place. He's got that DRS and he's keeping that place. Wave Dre is now still looking down the inside, locking up a little bit, forcing them both wide as they still are side by side going into this fast right-hander. They are still side by side going up this hill. Wave Dre definitely has the open, but he does let Mint Kestrel finally cede the position. And Epic the Animal on the terrible, got the short end of the stick of that one, going from 3rd to 5th in a matter of 1 second. Sorry, there you go.
No, that was for absolute cinema. Wave Dre definitely pushing his car to the limit, trying to make up for those positions he lost as he's got annoyed with his bad qualifying position, but got a bit too aggressive there and it's just lost himself and Epic Animal precious time to drivers ahead as Mo's pulled a 2-second gap to Mint Kestrel behind him and is barely not in DS range of Chris. Chris still keeping that gap behind, but it's definitely showing that Mo, if he gets lucky, if Chris makes a mistake, he will be in that DRS range, and it's definitely going to be difficult to get rid of a driver like Mo out of DRS. Very, very aggressive driver that you do not want in your sights. As Wave Dre now looks for the move past Mint Kestrel. Very, very nice defending parking on the apex from Mint Kestrel. Varga gets past D. Oh, D now on the throttle. Him and Varga very, very careful. Wave still unable to make the move. D and Varga still too wide. This is very, very clean racing from both drivers. Varga, D closes the gap and Varga doesn't want to back out of that. Definitely very risky from the two drivers there. And very lucky for them not causing an incident. As Mo is still pushing his McLaren to its limits, trying to get within DRS range of Chris, but Chris is just getting these exits on the McLaren, and he is just barely staying in range, barely staying out of DRS range as Mo is closing the gap. 9/10 now. Mo is going to want a brilliant third sector here if he wants to get in DRS range of the Red Bull, of the V-Carb. As Hyperghost is a 3-second time penalty. His first race back, or first person with a penalty, is Seb. Gets past his teammate Varga. Mo unable to get in DRS range of Chris. Chris is just too quick through that third sector, and he's just unable to get DRS on him.
Round 3, here we go. Wavedray is back on the front straight. He's 4/10, close to Mint Kestrel with the DRS burning his battery. The inside is open. He picks the outside, trying to get that switch back. But Mint Kestrel once again doing an amazing defensive line, keeping it parked on the apex, not letting anything pass. And Wavedray just has to sit behind once more. Can't lie. Mint Kestrel probably learnt from you, didn't he, Alfie? He's doing your little strategy.
Oh, yes, he is. Oh! Yeah, he did this Hyperghost. Tries to send it down the inside of Cam and takes them each other out. And then, Hyperghost doing for a very, very ambitious move there. Takes out Cam. No damage on both drivers, for both drivers' cars, but Hyperghost definitely going to be annoyed with himself there. As it's definitely not a move you want to be making, as you can start to see trains are starting to form. P3 to P6, that's a DRS train. P7 all the way down up, P7 to P10 to DRS train, and P11 to P15 is a DRS train. You can definitely see pace is starting to form as CJ is really under pressure from D here. The ERS gap is so big. CJ's barely keeping it above 50%, while D is easily keeping it into the low 80s, high 90s. And we would not expect anything less than a move done by D. But if we go back to the front now, Wavedray burning all of his ERS, trying to catch up to Mint Kestrel, make the move down. He's gaining a lot, goes for the outside again. Mint Kestrel parking it on the apex, not letting him by. Nice and very smooth as Michael Luis now makes it past Hyperghost, and D makes it past CJ. Wavedray not looking for another move. He's just going to keep it nice and calm behind, and might even try and save his for the next straight.
As Seb gets past CJ as well. CJ is just falling fast. Varga is now up on the chopping block with coming up to CJ.
Oh, another 3 second for Hyperghost there. Not doing well. As Phantom Fox tries sending it down the inside, and Phantom Fox has been spun. Phantom Fox tries sending it down the inside of Hyperghost during that fast left-hander. There was never any get space there, but Phantom Fox tries to force Hyper to give him some, and that just leads into a spin for the Alpine driver. As if we look back at CJ, already down 2 positions since the start of the lap, you can see how much DRS makes a difference. As even though CJ might have had lower wings, or might even, I think CJ's on 50-50s, he's losing time in the straights, but the corners he's gaining so much on people ahead of him. So not having any ERS plus no DRS, CJ's was right there for the picking, and I'm surprised Varga also didn't get the move past the Mercedes driver as well. Oh, what have I missed now? I'm missing everything. Yeah. Ooh, you all good?
Yeah. I might just. Varga's not having it. My master is taking advantage of Varga having that little spin going on the inside, but he gets spun around and gets hit by Cam. Oh, that is unfortunate for both drivers there. There's not enough space on that inside given to my master. That move unable to happen, causing so much damage for Cam. He looks like he just got away with. My master does have damage on that front end plate.
Yeah, sorry, I just didn't want to be talking out loud while I'm reading. Yeah, it's my fault. Yeah, Michael Luis ran the Fuser Line Master. That means on these straights. You go back to the. Oh, Epic Animal runs into. Oh, no, he doesn't. I am lagging. Epic Animal looks like he ran into the grass. It's all good, though. As we go back to Wavedray, who is still too far behind Mint Kestrel, but instead of trying to force a move, He's saving his DRS. Very, very smart. As Varga now past CJ. CJ's just being picked off by everybody. His Mindmaster's in the pits. That damage did not help him as he's gone for the hard compound tires. Not surprising there, but no change of wing. Mindmaster thinks his damage is alright and he's going to stay out with them. He doesn't want to lose as much time. As CJ is still trying to stay near Varga. Varga with a 3-second gap ahead is going to be looking to close that down before the first round of pit stops here, as I'm guessing it's probably going to be a 2-stopper, as if tires were bad for a 1-stop in F2. And that's 35. Here with a longer race, there's definitely people more. There's yellow flags, and that's Motu Solver. Motu Solver run. Oh,
Kestrel gets on the inside and gets that position.
Whoa, 2 wide. Whoa, Wave Drive making us 3 wide. Oh,
that's really close as they are still side by side. And Kestrel was trying to use all the grip he has left to try and get around the outside here, and he just makes it through and has that second place. But critically, Mo has the DRS.
Wave Dre sent it.
He wants his second place. But that costs both of the McLarens because now they can't catch the Aston. There's no space for either of them to get at each other.
Ooh, another yellow flag. I think that's Hyperghost. Hyperghost retiring in the pits. He must have something going on as he was having an alright race. His Mindmaster comes into the pits again. What's going on with Mindmaster here? He must have forgotten to change his wing. It's
changed his wing.
It's definitely not. Yeah, and that's again new hard compound tires, but that's definitely not gonna be something he wants. As now with Motu Solver losing his for spinning, you've got Chris with an 8-second gap ahead, and now there is a there is a 8-way battle for P2 here. Seb behind everybody, looking to just hopefully looking to pick off people and get as far as he can with him again having a quali ban, as Motu Solver's starting to lose time to Mint Kestrel ahead. Mint Kestrel, the gap at the start of the lap was about 2/10. Now it's gone all the way up to 6. But Mo does have DRS for these 2 straights, so we will definitely be looking to catch back up, as nobody's quick enough to make any moves. Yeah, everything's nice and calm for now, as Mo gets much further and much better under braking compared to Kestrel, but that it does not help him enough to get the move done. Seb right on the diffuser of D. 2 old rivals now pressing each other as they are both trying to make their way up the grid and show that they still are in pace. B29 having a very, very nice race here in P6. Go to position changes. He's actually... No, he's staying his... I think B29 gone up a position. Yeah, B29 has gone up a position. Seb up 7, D down 1, Mint Kestrel up 3, F1 down 3 after his incident with Wave Dre, and Cam also up 4. Both drivers who've had quali bans are improving a lot and showing that they are quick, and showing that even though the Hungaroring isn't a good spot for overtaking, you can still get them done somehow. As your closest gap right now in the front pack of DRS trains is B29 to the Animal, 410 separating them. But there is nobody, because everybody's got DRS, you can't really get the moves done. As Imad's actually really close to B29 now. I've been getting a much better exit. Imad still staying behind the Aston Martin, biding his time. As Seb almost gets to the run on Imad. No, he is. Seb is right on the defeat of Imad. Will he make a look for he baits a look for the move. He does not fall for it at all, and they just continue on with how they're racing. Motu Solver a lot closer to Mint Kestrel than he has been previously. He's definitely want to look to keep that gap as small as possible before this next straight.
I'm surprised none of them have come in. I get they're generally trying to get it to a 1 stop, but someone must want to try to. you lose, what is it, 20 seconds in the pits, but you gain so much back by not being in the train. And not getting held up.
Oh, yeah.
Those tires as Chris comes into the pits.
Oh, Chris in the
11.
Commentators curse. They're questioning people as I think Chris is the only driver to come to the pits. Yeah, so far Chris is the only driver to pit. CJ not pitting. Michael Louise not pitting. Phantom Fox, Norton not pitting. Yeah, Chris is the only driver pitting. He's going to be on those new hards. Yeah, he's shown pace that he can pull out up front, but can he make the moves past to not lose as much time as he would as he comes out ahead of Phantom Fox, but still and comes out behind a battling Michael Louise and CJ. Definitely going to want to use his fresher tyres and his grip, his better grip to his advantage to catch up to the front pack again.
Right, but being stuck behind these two platform drivers on old tyres especially will just hurt his warm-up phase a little bit more as he gets through on Michael Louise just before. That was a super good move. I have to give that to him. As he was also looking to get past each other, can't just get much right there. He's gonna have to wait for 2 more corners as these are really fast. And Pounce is going around right around the outside of CJH to then take that position nice and clean, nice and calm. Very critical move that I said, oh, he will get stuck behind these two drivers before the main straight, and he doesn't, because he does everything I say he won't.
Yeah, I mean, if we look ahead, there's actually, as B29 is actually falling out of DRS range of the drivers ahead. It's going to leave Ima D trying to make the move as CJ's now in the pits. Ima D trying to go round the outside of the Aston Martin. B29 still staying there, gets the better exit, but D with that DRS, still too wide now. Oh, barely not making any contact between the... Very, very clean here. Oh, as D loses his rear. Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, D... That's not very good from D. Well, it's definitely something he's going to want to improve on there. And he's definitely going to want to... I think it is time for these drivers to box. D has shown that there is definitely a lot of wear here. And I will not be surprised if somebody will be risking it and try and do exactly what Chris did and box. But if you look at the gaps ahead, Motutov is just under half a tenth behind Mint Kestrel.
If you look from the gap from Chris to the leader, it's only 7 seconds. So he nearly has a free pit stop, including undercut. These drivers need to come into the pits, and I feel like they're going to come in now. And none of them come in because I say they should come in. None of them come in.
Yeah, Chris. That gap really helped Chris. The gap that he made really, really helped. As now he's going to be able to...
It's crucial, but he's now taken over Cam and then has Ima D right in his sights just down the road. That entire train is... That's...
that is crazy from...
I'm calling it now.
That's crazy from Chris.
Now I'm going to say he's not going to win, but I'm calling it Chris is winning this.
If Chris gets past D, Chris sends it around the outside of D, D not even able to defend as he's such a bad... His grip is so low. Chris already up into P8. The gap he made earlier as he took the lead is just helped him so much.
It's disappearing.
He definitely hasn't had to claw back. The gap is just...
He's made 3 seconds the gap within 4 corners. These...
Jesus, what is Chris doing?
he's done a blinder. He's gonna do a 2-stop. He's gonna get these tires, and then he's gonna go in the softs, and he's gonna be done. And he's gonna win this.
Oh, CJ with a 3-time penalty.
As he goes past
Varga now.
As he's now got B29 in his sights. Bear in mind, he has stopped. As B29 comes into the pits now, but still, Seb doesn't come into the pits. Epic doesn't come into the pits. Wavedre and Mint Kestrel come into the pits finally, but it might just be too late for them.
Yeah, that gap was already too small as Chris makes it all the way up to P4 now with Seb in his sight. Seb, who's just come back with a fixed Xbox. Chris, look at him. Chris is just like a bull. It's like a shark ready for the hunt. As he's using that is such a big grip advantage. Oh, Chris is making moves where they shouldn't be being done. Chris is slicing through this pack so easily. It's just surprising is Michael Lees, another driver who pit. Your top, apart from Chris, your top 6 are the only drivers not to pit yet. As Motorsolver has actually pulled it out.
With this tyre difference from these drivers, Chris is making it look like he's racing against amateurs. This is like if you put an F1 driver into F3.
Yeah, it's just he's stuck the AI on 0 and started just pacing through the pack as he now has Epic the Animal in his sights. He's ready.
And he's within the DRS of Epic. He's gonna get DRS and he's gonna go even faster now. He doesn't have anyone in front of him as they're finally coming to the pits. We look back now because it's a battle for P2 as Mint Kestrel is coming around these final corners, and I'm assuming we'll get back in front of second place.
Yeah. Varga sadly is unable to pit due to his teammate pitting. That's what happens when you've got 2 quick drivers. You're unable to pit. Phantom Fox also not pit. I forgot about Phantom Fox is really sticking him out on his tyres. He goes, where does he come out? He's already up into P5. Jeez, brilliant from Phantom Fox, up 5 positions now. As pretty much everybody has made a stop. As all you can see that tyre wear affecting Phantom Fox. Not able to find any grip. As Wave Dre's right on the diffuser of Mint Kestrel now and is looking to try and make a move by.
Yeah, as Mo is still looking for a move but just can't get past on this corner just yet. And is critically being held up behind Phantom Fox, and he gets past as soon as I say that. Going into the chicane, and he's now going to have to just chase down Wave Dre and Mint Kestrel. Oh, as behind Phantom Fox goes a little bit wide, and everyone is just getting past him. Those tyres have really come off now as he collides with I'm a D. Those tyres are making him somewhat of a moving chicane to the rest of these drivers. Oh, and
what a lap from Chris. There's a yellow flag. That's Michael Louise.
Michael's is in the barriers.
Michael Louise's spun is in the wall. Oh, he's trying not to get in the way of Mindmaster, but the Haas driver is not going to be very impressed with that. No. Your F2 world champion from last season is going to be very annoyed yourself as he's lost both front end plates. As now the great pretty much going back to what it originally was.
For a move on the Mint Kestrel. He's gone around the outside again, trying to get that switch back, but Mint Kestrel keeps it on that apex. I've got to say, I know the dive on the inside would be a bad move, but you've got to get desperate at some point. You've seen Mint Kestrel is planting on the apex every single time, and it gets stuck behind him. You've got to get desperate at some point. You've got to just say, nah, that inside corner's mine. Surely.
Yeah. You've got it, yeah, and especially with Mint holding up Wave Dre, Sleep to Solver, and B29 able to, and Epic the Animal. Epic the Animal step. I'm just listening, it's just pretty much the entire grid with Mint Kestrel holding up Wave Dre, so the entire grid pretty much catch up as Chris's gap is now 17.5 seconds. Before the first round of pit stops, it was 8 seconds. Now it is already jumped up to 17.5. That undercut helped Chris so much that it's just unexplainable as Chris is now coming across the back straight, and as if you look down into P14, Michael Louise is just come across the first corner. He's going to be lapped soon by the V-Carb, and that's going to be very something you just want to see. I'll definitely not give him the motivation to carry on, but Wave Dre again burning all of his ERS, looking for a move past Mint Kestrel. Is he going to look around the outside? He's not close enough this time. Sticks to the racing line. Mint Kestrel again parks it on the apex. But this time Wave Dre isn't going for a move, and still isn't going for a move, as he's now just trying to keep the gap between him and his teammate above a second, so he doesn't have to deal with his teammate getting involved with his battle. But the train behind Motu Solver goes all the way back as Chris gets a 3-second time penalty.
Chris gets a 3-second time penalty, but that is unfortunate for him, and I'm really surprised that he would be pushing even that hard when he has that lead. As unfortunately Michael is pulled over to the side so he can let Chris through. But still.
Yeah, so
as Mo is now within DRS, just coming up to these final corners.
Chris loses the rear there. Jeez, Chris is being not very good if we need to look back at the battle for P2, as I think we all know, as long as Chris doesn't DNF, he will be the all race winner here, as he pretty much has a pit stop on the drivers behind. It
is his race to lose.
Michael Louise retires. He retires from the pits.
Okay.
All right, Michael Lee's after getting lapped. He can't blame him there. Feels very unmotivated. You just got to wish that he feels better for next week and is able to use the pace that he has shown to use. As Michael Lee's definitely isn't your slowest driver here, but he sadly isn't being able to show it. The Animal makes it past B29, and at the same time, Varga makes it past CJ. Both Mercedes drivers being involved in an overtaking battle here. B29 now going to want to stay with the Animal to keep.
Oh, as at the front, Wave is side by side with Mint Kestrel going into that upper hill.
Oh my days! I'm missing everything.
I nearly missed that as well. Oh my. Wave Dre is really getting impatient behind it, and you've got to say, you can just keep right on that gearbox of him. Why don't you never listen to what I say? Keep on the gearbox and you'll fall a little bit back.
Yeah, it's Dirty Air, especially through those corners. Dirty Air is such a killer. If you put the throttle down too early, you either lose the rear and spin or you get a time penalty. But Wave Dre definitely listened enough because he to make Kestrel than he ever has been in these laps. Normally it's about a 6/10 lap. But now it's just down to 4.5 tenths. And if Wave Dre can get the exit, he might be able to make a move fast. And as I say, the gap opens up to 6 seconds. Mint Kestrel is really good out of the exit of the corner. But Motu Silva is looking for the move down the inside of his teammate.
And he makes that move.
Motu Silva sends it. Oh, very clean. From both McLarens. As Motu Silva, still making contact. Wave Dre makes contact with Motu Silva.
They're still side by side as Wave Dre is still making contact. They're not giving each other that enough space. And they're still side by side going up this hill.
No contact. Oh my God.
I don't think Wave Dre is too happy about that. But as it's Epic goes. Oh, what? I don't even know what to say. Epic Animal trying to keep it on the inside, trying to say that I want that space, but he doesn't have to give that space. Wave Dre doesn't. That corner, you were never going to make a move.
Yeah, as we saw with Phantom Fox earlier, you cannot make a move. Wave Dre gets a 10-second time penalty for an illegal overtake.
That has. I would be irate if I was Wave Dre.
Yeah, Wave Dre, I guess because he went off. I guess because Epic Animal and him made contact, and Epic Animal was ahead at contact, but Wave Dre kept his foot planted and just kept his position, which was rightfully deserved. He is now going to be 10 seconds back, and the problem is if Wave Dre pits now, that will serve his 10 seconds, and he won't be able to get that removed at the end of the race. Yeah. But if we look ahead, Motu Silva is closer than Wave Dre ever has been, and actually sent it down the inside. Motu Silva gets it.
But Mint Kestrel gets the switchback. He saw it coming. Gets the switchback. Now, Mo still has DRS and is keeping this side by side, and surely will keep this place.
Oh.
Yes, he does. He just pulls him a bit too
very
far.
Nicely done. Motu Silva goes a bit deep. That's not really that, but no contact, no damage for
the driver.
As the gap is now.
They did what I said they should do, and they got it right. So I win. I think this is a win. However, looking a bit back, it's all fairly steady. Mint Kestrel still within the 3/10 of mine, and possibly is looking to get right back past that McLaren driver.
I'm gonna hopefully get some more action and say this has been a very quiet race so far.
Yeah.
As I've really been hating this peace and quiet we've had. As we look back up front to Mint Kestrel gets a brilliant exit, and Motu Silva is trying to just break that slipstream, but is unable to. Mint Kestrel baits the outside, down the inside. Motu Silva keeps his ground and does not leave Mint Kestrel. That does not lead to a good exit. Mint Kestrel looking down the inside, Motu Silva defending very, very aggressively.
As we saw with Wave Dre, Mo is just Mo takes his line and he sticks with it when it comes to that corner, and Mint Kestrel still can't get past.
Yeah, I mean, Motu Silva did nothing wrong there, I think, but holding his line when Mint Kestrel didn't expect to, definitely something you don't normally see. You normally see the driver, if you're going to let him go, you normally let him go down the inside and take the better line. Very adamant on keeping his position, as Chris now pretty much has a free pit stop to the drivers ahead of him, to the drivers behind him. So Chris doing this 2-stop has very much helped him, as I do not think his tyres will last till the end of this race, with there still being 13 laps remaining here today at the Hungaroring.
Looking at the laps right now, Chris could pit, get onto the mediums, be on better tyres, and still have the pace to stay in front of all these hard runners to the end.
He just do it all over again. Like, it's just been very, very boring race for Chris up front.
Go back to Nepital, is not as close.
Big lock up there from Mo. Ooh.
But once again, we are back with a train from P2 to P9. So let's get our conductor hats on and have a little view of the sights, I guess.
My master now in the pits. He is boxing for new hards. Yeah, sadly, my master did not get his front wing changed, so he's always behind. But Chris, the gap's actually starting to close down. Motorsilver's actually starting to slowly close the gap down to the front. That is definitely going to be a good thing for Motor here, but I believe Chris does have another set of hard compound tyres, so if he does box, he'll be on grippier tyres, and they will last till the end. But which is definitely, Chris is definitely very happy with his race, and if he began to tyre save right now, would make it this race.
He definitely would. Clear to IMD, who has DRS on B29, who does not. He's looking towards the inside of that first corner and does send it. Sends it hard, maybe a little bit too hard, but Seb is also looking to pick up the pieces from all of this. B29 managing just to keep it just for now, but B29, D and Seb are still side by side going into these corners, and D, after having a promising run on P6, is now back down to P8. Jesus.
Very, very unlucky. Yeah.
No, I need to
definitely something that is.
It's not a cool D. I'm a Seb.
I'm a Seb. Yeah, so whenever they're battling, that's going to be the new era. D loses it. D loses it. Tywear definitely starting to hit D, as he's almost fallen out of DRS range of Seb in front. As Seb is right on the diffuser of B29. And B29 being almost 2 seconds behind F1 Animal in front. He's not going to have any DRS to help save him, as Seb is just throwing his Red Bull through these corners, and you can see that definitely has the grip and the pace advantage over B29. Already, Seb that will be his 9th position gained, I think. That'll be his 8th. Yeah, this will be his 9th position gained. Let me get past B29 here.
It's going to be a simple move for Seb here.
Oh, very nice and simple. No defense from B29. B29 just trying to now stay behind us. CJ now comes into the... CJ also going, I think that will be for new hard compound tyres. His are 12 laps old, so he's definitely... Apart from Chris and Mindmaster, he is the longest stint. Yes, that's new hards for CJ. As Chris, the gap has actually gone down a second since the last time we checked. 17.2, 2.1 to the McLaren behind. If Chris will probably need to box soon if he wants to keep the lead very easily. Because if Chris decides to try and do the one stop, it will lead to him losing a bunch of time period behind if they are no longer battling, and it is more like a DRS drain start as Chris. I say that Chris now comes into the pit. That is definitely the right idea. That's definitely the right idea. Chris is with a lot younger tyres than his competitor and the drivers behind him. He should be lightweight for making moves as yet. That is a new set of tyres for the pink V-carb. So as Motorsilver now crosses the line, overtaking Chris. Chris falling down to 3rd, 4th.
Alright.
Chris only falls out 5th place. Chris only falls down to.
Oh, is that the front? Mo and Mint. Sorry, we missed that.
Oh my days!
Mo is on the inside, having to defend against Mint Kestrel, who's trying to keep it just around the outside. Cannot. Mo gets through, or gets back through. more focused on Chris at the back on his pit stop than the fight for second place now.
The fight for first right now is what they'll.
But look at
Chris
this.
is ready within DRS range.
He's in
the
his
animal
train.
ahead. Already, Chris
He
is
can
just.
pit and then
Chris is
fight for the win.
Oh, you gotta remember, Chris has a 3-second time penalty that might come into account. Definitely might come into account.
That's a killer, that one. I'll tell you what, if a late safety car happens, Chris will be screwed. If not, this is the most you're going to watch from Chris this entire race.
Yeah. Chris has just had the pace, he's had the strategy. It's a very wide line coming out of the final corner. That's such a good run he's got on Epic the Animal. Epic the Animal trying to defend, but Chris is just is already on the inside and will get him under braking. He does, but everyone tries to stick it, unable to. Chris makes the move done, and that is a very, very simple, very easy. Yeah, now he's got 2 McLarens and an Aston Martin who have been battling for a long time ahead of him. Chris is already banging on the door of Waves Dre, gets the exit. Oh, is Chris gonna look down the door? He's luckily enough, he didn't do what the Animal did. Chris is just biding his time. He knows that he has a much better tyre advantage. And now he's just waiting as he looks down the inside. Waves Dre falls for it. Oh, and Chris is definitely trying to just get past as soon as possible to create a gap, because even though he's very quick, that 3-second time penalty definitely lingers in the back of his mind, even though it probably will not matter at the end of this race. There's still something you've got to be careful about as Waves Dre defends the inside. Chris just takes the optimal line. Waves Dre parks on the apex. He's really trying to defend for the drivers. As this is probably the least amount of overtakes I've seen Chris in one lap so far.
Yeah,
but as I say that, he takes
his wide line again and gets a better run on Wave Dre again. And it's just, he's through. There's nothing Wave can do to really defend. He's trying to push him up to the wall, trying to keep him as tight as he can to that apex, but there's nothing you can do against that. They have a 11 lap difference in their tyres. There's nothing Wave could have done in that situation. As in the background, Epic the Animal gets overtaken by Seb, who's, I can't lie, is having a good race. He was what, 14th? When he started?
Yeah, no, 15th.
15th.
Seb 15th. He's up
15th
10 positions already.
He's certainly doing it. Chris is now back on the gearbox of Mint Castrol.
Jesus, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, as Chris is just throwing his car and takes it. Mint Castrol just lets it by. Mint Castrol knows he doesn't want to burn his tyres defending from Chris. He just lets him by until they're going to try and just stay with him. Mint Castrol's probably just going to try and use Chris's extremely good pace to stay with. But the gap's already down to 7/10. Chris has already put a 7/10 gap in one sector. That's absolutely brilliant from Chris, and now with a run on Motusolver, baits the inside, Motusolver falls for it, Chris takes it around the outside, defends the inside, Mo tries to take it around the outside again. Oh,
I'll give it to
Mo,
Mo.
unable to get the moves. Oh.
He gave it a good try, as Vargo's now fighting with Cam. I don't know who went in front there, but I'm guessing Vargo got past Cam, or Cam was unable to get past Vargo.
No, Cam got overtaken by Varga. Okay. Yeah, it's just the gap's already a second. Chris is, oh my days. Chris, let it breathe, man.
Let someone play the game, Chris.
Yeah, let somebody have a bit of fun, man. As CJ now makes the move past Phantom Fox. Phantom Fox still trying to get past the Mercedes driver, but is unable to with his tyres being so much for CJ. Advantage to the drivers around him. It's no. I am again lagging and seeing things. It's definitely maybe something I have to get fixed. Oh my days.
I feel like everyone else is going. They're doing a one-stop.
Yeah.
From P2 to P10.
Apart from Chris.
That's right. Yeah.
Actually, wait.
From Chris, CJ, and
yeah, P2 to P10. Oh my days.
And he's
what the lot from Chris.
This is
what the hell is that?
utter dominance coming from Chris, who I feel like
Yeah, that's quicker than.
I swear he's new. He is a
No, yeah, Chris joined last at the start of this season, but then got signed really early on, but then work and was unable to race for a bit. As I actually like to point out that Chris's fastest lap is quicker than your pole time, than your lap time.
yeah. We don't.
I can always say he's not quicker than me because my fastest was a 1. Thank God. But no, Chris is having an absolutely brilliant race as he's already pulled pretty much a 5-second gap to Mo behind. I mean, Chris has the strategy. It's just his Wave Dre goes off track. That's not. Oh wait, no, that is lag. Oh my God, lag again. I thought Wave Dre just. Oh my days.
Don't stay like that.
No, I'm gonna punch my monitor. I'm gonna grab the hammer and I'm gonna do the knee.
But no, as you were saying, Chris is just showing utter dominance here.
I'm just say it in Welsh instead. Oh, it's Varga. This time actually wasn't lag. Varga goes deep, loses the rain. Now B29 is in DRS range. This time I cannot. It wasn't lag. Thank God.
As Cam comes in.
Oh, I have disconnected.
You have this. Okay.
God damn it. All right, let me restart my game. No,
Okay.
just invite. I'll tell you when to invite me. Focus on that right now.
Try and get it faster because you said focus on the race. Cam gets on those softs. He's gonna try and take that fastest lap from Chris. And then yeah, we're in sector 2, so it's now just a train because no one is close enough to make a cheeky move, and no one has the tires to make the cheeky move. They are certainly struggling right now. You can see it with how tentative they're having to be on that gas pedal, but I'm still speechless. Chris dominates this race, making it look like he's driving on 0% AI. This is the type of race I used to do in my own career modes. He goes a bit wide, but it doesn't really matter. He's keeping it in front. He's keeping that pressure. Has the ERS. There's nothing that any of them can do. Yeah. It is now all stay sailing, I'm guessing. No one is close enough, no one has the grip, no one can do anything.
Just, jeez, that is. I mean, I don't think you could have more dominant races. Alright, there's nothing going on. Can I have it in my back? Before something happens, can I quickly have it in my back, please?
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. Alright. Quick, get in. Alright. I mean, with what, 4 laps to go now, it's pretty much all up for grabs for P2 here is what, a 7-8 hour DRS train here with Chris just pulling ahead like it. I've got no words to comment on Chris. Chris is just pulling away so much.
Genuinely prime Max Verstappen. So the stream is currently watching Cam F1 try and take that fastest lap away from Chris. He's
yeah, I think Chris will be it. If you don't want, we don't want him having any more points, so we need everything we can.
Yeah. He's Cam certainly given it a good try. I don't think that he will have this. No, he does not. He does set one of his fastest times. And he'll go back up to the front and think Kesh will just follow him there. Seb gets a 3-second time penalty. Actually, that's something I can talk about. Penalties. Okay.
Yeah, penalties.
So the way it's going, Wave will be 9th. If everything finishes now, Wave will be 9th, and Seb will be
I think
7th.
he'll get that. Yeah, Seb's got his for track limits, but I think Wave will definitely try and be getting his, because it was Epic Gamma sent a move down the inside that wasn't there forced Wave off track, but Wave didn't back off. He tried to keep his position, which is completely fair, and which then got the pen. Definitely not something very good, as we now on the second two. Oh, Wave
puts it in the barrier.
Wave Dre spins it. Oh, Wave put it in the wall.
Puts it into the
The
barrier.
cloud drivers put it in the wall.
He tried to do
As I'm talking about him getting
Vettel.
his penalty removed.
We keep talking about him, we make him crash. That's very unfortunate, as B29 is now looking for a move on the injured, very much injured Wave Dre. He is...
Yeah, that's both end plates gone from the McLaren driver. He's going to be very annoyed.
He's not...
To be completely honest, there's no point in it. Yeah. Unless Cam is able to pull 3 seconds, there's no point in having the time penalty removed. Oh, his Wave Dre retires. He just retires. That is...
He's had enough. Honestly,
yeah, I mean...
I don't blame him.
My Master pits again. What is my Master doing? Pitting
I know
again.
what he's doing. I'm seeing softs come out. Come on, my
Soft
Master.
compound tires for the Ferrari driver. But he's got 1 lap to beat the fastest lap, which is a 16.7. God damn it, I said the word.
All he needs to do is recharge his ERS. Don't get overtaken by Chris, who is coming here. We'll give him 1 less lap to do that. And he's got this.
Oh my god, yeah, if Chris overtakes mine. Oh my, if Chris overtakes mine, Master,
this is the real race.
Oh. This is the race we are here for, ladies and gentlemen. As my Master needs to push hard to not let Chris catch up.
He not only needs to push, he needs to save battery so he has enough for his fastest lap attempt. And his tyres can't be too degraded, so they are at peak. So this is all pressure on my Master to get around this track as quick but as efficient as possible, to say the least.
Yeah, not... I think, hopefully... It's to bin it. Chris will not be able to catch up, and mine will be able to get his... This is going to be all or nothing for my Master. As Seb, I actually wonder if we look right at the front, Seb's right on the diffuser of Mint Kestrel, but I don't think it'll be for anything.
No, as we go right to the front to watch Chris turn this final corner. He wasn't able to catch Mine Master, but he was able to put on a masterclass of this race. He has led nearly every single lap, start to finish, and he is now just doing a couple burnouts to cement that lead. Chris,
as if we look back to the back of... Chris is the brilliant winner here today. As Seb comes across, is not able to get the move done, and that is pretty much your finishing set in stone. So we need to look back now at Mine Master, the man who is going on a quali lap here, hoping to take Chris's fastest lap. As Seb falls down to P6 with time penalties, but that's definitely not going to be very happy with himself. Mine Master throwing his car into every single corner. Chris is going to be watching on very carefully. Watching on very carefully to see if it actually does happen. As Cam ran out of fuel before the end of the race, Cam ran out. He's lucky nobody was buying, but that is definitely something he's got to be very careful for in the future.
My Master is 6 tenths up.
My Master is 6 tenths up. Oh,
okay, we don't know.
This is down to the wire here. We need to pray. Mine Master, can he take off the...
So, it's not enough. That's 6 tenths to his fastest, and his fastest is a 17.9.
Oh no, but my Master comes across the line now.
Line and gets a 17.1.
It's not enough.
Chris
it's not enough.
Clean wipes this entire grid. Nearly leads every single lap apart from, I think, 3? Fastest lap, pole, and the win. Very much.
Oh, brilliant.
A win for the ages. Out of this world. An actual alien.
Seb has got an achievement saying for completing his 5th online race in the F1 game. Absolutely brilliant there for him.
Oh, very proud of him.
Very, very proud of Seb. As I'm gonna go, as your cleanest driver is Mink Kestrel here, Chris. As I'm gonna finish Chris up at your winner here,
You are cutting out, but I will
barely behind. Well, Epic Animal barely behind. I'm a DP5, Seb P6, Vargo is P6 and 7 for the Red Bulls. Damn it! I said it again. B29 in P8, Cam in the P9, CJ in P10, Phantom Fox in P11, Mindmaster in P12, and Wave Dre, who actually retired, actually gets a finishing. And that's absolutely brilliant. And I'm gonna have to Nepital. Who's your driver of the?
My driver for the day, it has to be Chris. Like, that was alien, out of this world. I thought, it would be a P1 to P10 train. No, Chris decides, I'm going to show up this entire commentary theme. I'm going to go P1 by 17 seconds. He pit an extra lap. He pit a second time, does a second stop, and made it work. He is my driver of the day. What about you? Alfie?
I think it's got to be Seb for me.
Seb?
He's just, a P15 to P6. And if you take away that time penalty, he's P4. 11 positions gained in a track where you really can't overtake. Absolutely amazing. And Chris had a brilliant and dominant race. But that's all I expected out of him. Chris is a very, very quick driver, but he's known for being quick. But to be completely honest, I didn't expect him to be that quick. A brilliant race here today, and something it's going to be ruined for a long time.
With a race like that, I think it's time we make a P0 tier, and it just be purely Chris, because no one could touch him in this race. I don't even know what to say. I'm ending stream in a second. I'll put up the calendar. We'll be back in the New Year's at Spa. That was mental.
Oh, Jesus.
Mental, and that has been out.